Hello, I'm Vic Baker. I'm representing GibbsCAM today. We are now owned by Sandvik Corporation. My job title is actually Strategic Product Manager, which means I kind of take care of the roadmap for our software, looking for future features that we need to put into the product. So GibbsCAM is a CAD/CAM company. We provide CAM for pretty much any CNC that's running. We've been around for about 40 years. We are owned by Sandvik Corporation now, who are starting to invest in the company, and we are part of a group that Sandvik is putting together to try and solve the Industry 4.0 solution for their customers. We support many machines, and in particular, our sweet spot is MTM, like the Maltus style machine, and Swiss machines as well, and 5-axis. Okuma is one of the bigger manufacturers out there. They sell a lot of machines, so it's obviously important for us to work with that type of company, but the program makes a huge difference to us. It's critical for us to create post-processors, which are basically the link from the graphical picture that somebody sees on the screen and the simulation of the Okuma model to what actually cuts down on the Okuma machine. And often what you see on the screen is not actually what happens down at the machine level, because the high technical level. And particularly again, on a 5-axis machine or an MTM Maltus style machine. So it's critical for us as much as possible to get onto a real machine and say, okay, we've developed this post-processor, or we need to, and we need to make sure it's physically working, and that's key. And from that, then we can both help our mutual customers be productive a lot quicker. So then when they've got the machine delivered, they've got the post, they know it's pretty close to working at that stage, and they can cut chips. And in a turnkey event, which we sometimes do, obviously, we will have physically cut the parts as well, and we know that everything's in good shape. So that's probably the key thing for us in being a think partner. And other things as well. If we bring out new technology, it gives us ability. We get access to the machines here, we get access to AEs, and to people that know about the machines and the knowledge that we need to know what's going on inside there. So we just developed, Sandvik Coromont came out with prime turning, and we just developed that for GibbsCAM in our recent release of 2023. And we were able to test that on an Okuma LB and make sure what we saw on the screen again actually came out on the machine and cut the chips the way it was supposed to. Yeah, automation is definitely going to be a big thing. I don't think anybody doubts that we're struggling to get people to come into our world. Why, I don't know. It's a great job. I've been in it for many years now, and I've never got bored with it, and it's a great job to have. So it is strange from that standpoint, but it's obvious we're not getting the people come in. Automation is going to be key, and tying things closer and closer together, having CAD/CAM systems work closer and closer with machine tools. We do in-process probing now, so we work with the probing manufacturers that are often running on Okuma machines again, and so we're actually doing inspection on those machines to some degree. So there's another factor there that you can actually get not only the part cut, but to some degree inspected on the machine and make sure, one, that the part's coming out okay. So all those kind of things, and then collecting that data and making sure it makes sense. But there's no doubt that automation is going to be a key down the road. We also have a great macro facility. We just interviewed one of our customers recently, and they pretty much run GibbsCAM through the macro facility. So they actually scan QR codes, and that's all they do from a GibbsCAM standpoint. It creates the program, creates the G-code, runs the G-code down to the machines. Now again, we as I say, we cover every CNC machine. We've been into mill turn and MTM at GibbsCAM for many years now. When the machines first started coming out, we focused on that area. It's definitely a sweet point for us. We're very good at working with the multiple axis, the multiple turret style machines, and that's really an area where we try to push and where we're very good. So I'd say that's probably the key point for us right there.